What's popping, guys? Welcome to ZeerTalks FCB and welcome to the 19th edition of the Pacmas Pod. We're here back on Pacmas Pod. And listen, before we begin, you know exactly what to do. Subscribe, press the alarm bells, like, comment your way, go check socials, go check Always Bayern, Chelsea, and Chelsea, good wherever you are. Yeah, speaking of Always Bayern, Chelsea, we do have to bring the representative. Danny, what are you telling me, bro?
Yeah, it's been a bad couple of weeks for Bayern, so we got a lot to talk about, though, in terms of, breaking news that happened earlier today, matches, and all of the above. So, yeah, if you don't know who I am, I'm the Bayern fan from Always Bayern Chelsea. I do a show with my friend who's a Chelsea fan. Be sure to check out our channel as well. And you can watch me rage about the events of the weekend if you'd like.
Oh, and let's get to it, man. Let's get to it. Obviously, this weekend, I didn't really watch the game fully, so you're gonna have to back me up like others have.
Mhm.
But I did see a few shitty performances, and I mean, actually not few, many shit performances in a few, that I've watched, sample size, and one or two sparks, I would say. But in general, shit, not good enough. What happened, bro?
Yeah, I mean, it hasn't been good enough for a while from Bayern, and this match was no different, I would say. Um, to be honest with you, I thought that Hamburg played a horrible game, and that game was simulate contact right from the beginning where the ref awards a penalty. The rest of the game was them simulating contact while also being very physical with Bayern, and the calls were very one-sided. Take that as you will. Bayern needs to be better, obviously, but it got to a point where it felt like anytime Bayern was making a good run into the box, Hamburg would just dive and roll around and flail around. There were multiple times where their players slipped or pretended to slip. I don't even know which one. They would call the medical out, stop the game. So it just got really frustrating to watch by the end of it. First half, I thought was fine. I thought it was pretty even, like Bayern should have done better. But that second half, towards the end of it, I just found it a really hard watch, to be honest.
Yeah, nah, bro. I mean, for me, the way I see it, these men are just lazy.
Yeah.
They're like initially, this title of the stream was supposed to be Bayern drop points due to laziness.
Hmm.
This team, bro, it's like they have this whole thing of like, you know what, we're better than everyone else. We don't need to play. That's a bad mentality to have.
Yeah, I mean, it's
It's
tough.
very
Like,
bad, very bad, very bad. I'm sorry.
I feel
It's
like I feel like part of it is, and it shouldn't be this way, but I really am starting to feel like when you don't have one Conrad Leimer and you don't have two Luis Diaz, he came in at halftime, scored a goal, but first half didn't have him. When you're missing those two, you're missing so much energy. And again, it shouldn't be like that. Like other players need to pick up the slack. They need to pick up the lost energy. But the energy that Limer and Diaz bring is, I guess, just so infectious that when they're not on the pitch, it's like really, really noticeable. And again, somebody needs to pick that up. But yeah, when they're not on the pitch, this almost looks like a completely different team.
yeah, but again, like you said, it shouldn't be the case.
Yeah, totally.
Like my thing is like these players, it's like for some reason they decided again like we're too good for this. No, you're not better than anyone else. Like at least that should be the mentality. It's like, yeah, we have the best team, but at the same time, we actually have to give it a go. We have to put ourselves. And again, this is the mentality that Premier League geek fan base would have. You know, mentality of like, oh well, it's the Bundesliga. Who gives a fuck? I can win with the pinky on my or the pinky. Well, what the fuck? Are you
Yeah.
dumb? Like it's not real life, bro. But oh, I can win with it. No, it's football. At the end of the day, you go on that pitch and you perform. This is why I said on my reaction the following day. Yeah, after I watched the house, I'm like, yes, Kompany can get smoked, but these players, yeah, big up Okagi for saying this first, can't get away with fucking. They're getting slack, bro. They're
Yeah.
getting shot on blood because that is fucking inexcusable in my opinion.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
how like you're at FC Bayern Munich. It's not like you're at fucking like you know what? After what happened with our loss, there's no respect. Yeah, we ain't this fucking piss club. This fucking awful club, bro.
Yeah.
We gave them an opportunity to be saying, yeah, I heard Schlotterbeck. This guy said we need to set the mentality of that we can win now because it's only 6 points.
Yeah.
We enabled this.
Yeah.
We fucking enabled this bullshit. How dare we?
By
Bro,
the
we
way,
were 11 clear.
did you
11.
see the Dortmund game? Again, I don't want to totally put on my tinfoil hat yet, but it's just weird that to me, the DFB, the DFL, they start talking about this salary cap for Bayern. Then all of a sudden there's this Hamburg game, which, by the way, Kane said this was the worst refereeing he's ever seen in his life. The brother had to endure Anthony Taylor and Michael Oliver for years, and somehow this was worse. All right. But then my point is the Dortmund game, a penalty awarded to Dortmund for a very similar situation that happened on the other end with Heidenheim, basically a player running into the keeper. And Dortmund was awarded a penalty at the very end to win it. Heidenheim wasn't. Again, I'm not going there yet, but it's just interesting, is all I'll say.
Yeah, by the way, because I don't watch the full game, so obviously I wouldn't know. But apparently, everyone's saying referee was moving mad blood.
It was, I mean,
like even when Deontay is saying something about referee, I'm like, damn.
Yeah, like I said, I'll give that fraud a piece of my mind if he hops on. But yeah, I mean, it was really just like there were multiple times where Bayern players were brought down in the box. Some of the contact might have been softer, but nothing was called. And then there was the penalty that was given to Heidenheim, or sorry, Hamburg. Yeah, Hamburg. There was no contact there, and there was also a handball in the box.
That one I saw that specifically.
There was a handball in the box. There was a play where a Heidenheim player just straight up slipped, and Kane wasn't aggressive at all. I've seen him be aggressive to refs before, but I think he went over to the ref to ask what was going on because the guy slipped, like he wasn't even close to him, and the ref just cards Kane before he even says anything to him. It was just like I don't know, a power trip maybe, but it just was so inconsistent. And again, like the game got out of hand where Hamburg was just simulating all the time, and it was so frustrating to watch because, yeah, nothing could happen. Yeah, it sucks. Honestly, sucks.
I mean, listen. Generally, I don't know about the referee thing like as a whole. However, I know about the penalty, and that was a pen because the Kimmich's foot is literally on that dude's foot. Whether it's harsh or not harsh, like as in like,
Can you
is
see
it?
this? I don't know if you can
What?
see this on the camera.
Hey, brother wants to get copyright, brother. Copyright,
What?
brother. Copyright.
It's a yeah. I don't know. It's a Japanese stream, but I don't know. Go on Twitter and look at my tweet. There's nothing there. Nothing there.
Actually, you know what? Let's do it right now. You said your tweet? I'll watch it right now.
Yeah. Again, I don't know if it's gonna copyright you.
No,
or
no,
not,
because I'm gonna mute it. No, because I'm gonna mute it.
Yeah, there's no audio. It's just a GIF.
Oh, it's a GIF. Oh, okay. Wait, one second. Yeah, because bro, I'm not trying to get copyright. That's why.
Yeah. There's no audio.
Oh wait, Mbappe was right. Oh, I just saw the. Oh shit.
Yeah.
See, but that was. You see that Real Madrid one? That's a pen.
It's lower.
I know, but I'm just saying because I saw that and you compared it. Oh shit. Ooh, wait. What the fuck? I'm like, actually, you know what? Looking at that angle, I didn't, because you know what I saw from? I saw from the actual time angle.
Yeah. I can see how he would call it live, but the fact that they brought up VAR to look at that and still allowed it is insane to me.
Yeah, I'm not gonna. Yeah, but by the way, I still think we need to do a better job ourselves, regardless, though.
For sure.
But I remember in the reaction, I did say like, generally, if there was a contact, whether it's like a harsh contact or not, or intent contact or not, like it's a pen. But I didn't realize in this one, it doesn't look like he's actually touching him. To be fair,
I don't think he did touch him.
it doesn't look like. Guys, chat. I can't lie. If I'm being fair to that, it does not look like he actually. I did not realize that.
Again, live, I can see how you call that a pen, but
because I was saying based on what I saw live, I didn't see the replay.
Yeah, how could you possibly get VAR involved to look at that and then look at that angle and think there's any contact? I don't know. Again, especially because Olise got brought down in the box right before that. Kane got brought down on the box and on the edge of the box. Stanisic literally got like pulled down in the box later in the game, and it was just like I felt like hopeless watching it. You know, it's really rare that I feel hopeless, but it's like I knew that just none of these were going to be called, and it was just frustrating. And I also hate Hamburg, so this just solidifies that.
Yeah, Hamburg. By the way, for those who don't know, Hamburg is a rival of ours for a long ass time.
Yeah.
They've been our rivals for a long ass time, man. But yeah, we used to slap them up. We even slapped them up last time at home, but obviously it wasn't too big. But I knew that this game would be tough because I saw our previous records. It's always been like by a goal or something that we win or whatever draw. So I was like, yeah, it's ain't gonna be pretty. Yeah.
And you know, I can see, you know, I don't blame Kompany for this. Some people might, but I think the players just need to be better. You look at the lineup we put out against Hamburg. You look at the lineup we put out against Augsburg. That lineup, both of those lineups should be able to take down those teams. They should be able to crush those teams, honestly. Now, sometimes I think Kompany's in-game management can be better, but like I said, I think the players that were on the pitch have to do better. And also, I mean, we had all these matches in the last 7 days. I mean, really, this whole month was a tough schedule. That's kind of on the board then because we wanted a small squad. This is what you get. A couple players get injured. This is what you get, you know? Again, I think those players should still be able to beat Augsburg, Hamburg, but we have a small squad and we have a couple injuries. This is just how it's going to be.
Yeah, man. Not facts, man. Facts. But yeah, but this is This is why we need to do better ourselves because we can avoid all the stupid shit that we have to be dealing with. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So yeah, it's one of those, bro. And for me, bro, we're Bayern Munich at the end of the day, bro. Like we need to be stepping up our game. Like I said on the Hollywood, like we're Bayern. Like why the fuck are we subjecting ourselves to this shit? Like, it's still not good enough that we drew. Like respect. Like
it's not. Yeah,
what was it? 15th place Augsburg, 16th place Hamburg, or something like that.
yeah,
You know how pathetic that is.
it's pathetic.
It's
And I
awful.
think Augsburg is bad, and I think Hamburg is pretty bad. Hamburg has a couple good players, let's be honest. But again, a couple good players should not be enough to beat Bayern Munich.
And guess what, bro? That's what happened.
Yeah,
So objectively speaking, we gotta call out these players as well. Like for me, I think these players need to hold him, man. They need to
yeah,
hold Small because as annoying company can be sometimes, and when it comes to managing certain games, these players, man, these players, bro, they're getting let off the hook too much. I think company needs to be back to be getting a bit aggressive with these players.
yeah. Yeah, I mean, like I said, I think
Reality check. They,
I
they need a big reality check, or show them the league table, see look at that, and show them what they've caused. Show
yeah,
them.
because we can't to be honest with you, like Dortmund for for their standards, but in general, Dortmund is having a pretty solid season. I mean, the reason why they're where they are in the table is just because Bayern had such a good start to the season. And
Yeah,
like,
but they drew games, man. They drew
yeah,
games.
they drew games that they shouldn't have drawn for sure. And it's Dortmund, so that's probably going to continue to happen. But I still think Bayern just needs to wrap up the league as soon as they can. If they want to win a treble, they have to wrap up the league as soon as they can.
Like, look at this table, bro. Look how I feel embarrassed looking at this table.
I know.
Like, bro, I'm not mad. By the way, do you know if we lose to Hoffenheim, we get them closer to us because they're third.
Yeah,
Yeah, Borussia Dortmund. Yeah, like literally 6 points, 6 points off us.
I know. It's unreal. It shouldn't be that way.
It really shouldn't, bro, but it is. This is why we need to step up our game. I really think so because
Yeah.
we were 11 point, bro. Imagine if we had won, we would have been on 56 points by now.
Yeah. We need to beat Hoffenheim. We need to embarrass Dortmund, and we need to beat Leipzig in the Pokal as well.
What's our next coming games?
It's Hoffenheim, then it's Leipzig, I think, and
Werder
then
Bremen.
yeah,
Oh,
and then Bremen.
okay. Oh shit. By the way, good thing we're playing these run of games. I think before our Champions League games.
Yeah, I think Champions League won't start till March, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes, because by the way, I know during the entirety of playoffs we'd be playing these games. So thank God.
Yeah.
That's by the way, that's another reason why top two was important, by the or top eight specifically was important in this case.
Yep.
Because now we can play these games knowing that we can rest with time and that we don't have to worry about the playoffs.
Yeah.
You know?
100%.
And then obviously there's Gladbach. I don't know. I think between these games probably is when the
The
round
first
16 leg, yeah, first
yeah,
leg or something like that. I would imagine. I don't know when, but around that point in time.
I
And
think
even
so.
then, we should get the job done against them and against them. So
Yeah.
even though Leverkusen not the easiest, but bro, they're not the same as last year. So
We could be doing a double Leverkusen or a double Dortmund potentially if we get them in the Champions League too.
I actually think we do get one of them.
I'm pretty sure we will. Yeah.
My gut feeling. So Leverkusen, both of them and Dortmund go through. So we'll get a German regardless. And I
Yeah.
think the German we get is Dortmund because we got Leverkusen last year. I think they want us to get Dortmund. They're a classicer.
I'm thinking that too.
And I think
That's
Arsenal probably will get Leverkusen.
I think I've thought this for a while, and I should have said it on here a long time ago, but for a while I've thought we're gonna get City in the quarters, and it actually could happen.
Actually, wait. Didn't Olympiacos beat Leverkusen? If they did, because they played in the league phase. Deontay, they did, didn't they? If they did,
I
then
don't
maybe them.
remember. They might have, yeah.
Maybe, but I mean, one of them will probably get Arsenal because I think Dortmund will beat Atalanta,
Hmm.
and I think we'll get Dortmund.
I think so too. I think we're gonna get Dortmund, and then I think we're gonna get City.
You know what? If we get both of them, I mean, City's not going to be the easiest, but guess what, bro? Their form has been iffy.
Yeah, City, like on their day, is really good, but they have not been
But they've
consistent at
never
all this
been on
year.
their day for a while, man.
Yeah.
If that's the case and we make the semis, and from there, I don't know. You know what? The thing is, it could be Real Madrid. Do you want to know why?
Oh yeah, because they have to go through. They have to go through the play-in.
Bro, I have a feeling Real Madrid will play City. So that would then mean the winner of that we play them. If we get City, obviously it could be Inter Milan or Sporting
Or Sporting, I think. Yeah, yeah.
or Bodo Glimt or whoever the fuck or Benfica.
There's so many options right now. Like when I look at that bracket, I'm like, what's the point in even looking at this bracket right now? There's like 20 different options that could happen.
You know what? That's why I'd rather wait till round 16 because then by then I know what we're most likely gonna get.
Yeah, yeah, me too.
You know, but until then, yeah, it's pretty difficult. Yeah, but Arsenal could get Real Madrid or Man. Yeah, but to be honest, you know, if Arsenal gets Man City, who knows? Who the hell knows?
Yeah.
But wait, but then what would that mean for us? What would we get then if it's not Real Madrid, man? Oh, it'd be
Sporting,
the Inter.
right?
No, it would be the Sporting Inter,
Yeah.
etc.
Yeah.
You know what? Though, to be fair, I would like to get Inter again because I think we slapped them.
I'd love it. I would love it.
I think Inter Milan are worse.
I think they're
They
worse,
made
and
the
I
league.
think if we had half of the injuries we had against them last time, we would have probably beat them. I didn't feel confident. I didn't feel like we were going to beat Barca if we got to the semis, but I thought we could have beat Inter even with all the injuries.
I'll be real. I think we would have lost because I don't feel like Kompany was experienced enough last season, man. I knew the style of football he was playing against Inter Milan was always going to catch up to us. Because we saw signs even before against Union Berlin with the 1-1 draw.
Yeah, that's true. But I mean, we had like,
are we ready for Inter? And I was like, yeah.
We had like 6 starters out though. I mean that's brutal.
I mean, look. We had Upa, Davies, and who else was Neuer?
Pavlovic, Neuer, Upa, Davies, Coman, who was technically our starting left wing at that point.
Yeah, but Coman came off the bench in the second leg, though.
In the second leg, yeah.
I remember he had that final shot that he skied the asshole.
There were, yeah. There were also guys who were like semi-fit, I think. Like maybe Zane was banged up. There were a couple more that were banged up, and they like
Zane was a fraud.
They played a little bit. Yeah.
Oh, speaking of Zane, by the way, when that wrestling vlog comes out for Royal Rumble, bro, I met a couple of Turkish league fans. They're Turkish.
Really?
Yeah? Bro, one supports Galatasaray, another supports Fenerbahce. Yeah?
Yeah.
The Fenerbahce fan said he's shit.
Yeah? What did the Gala fan think?
Gala said he's okay, good, but you know, Gala, they're trying to gas him up, bro.
Yeah.
At one point he was benched, so I mean,
yeah.
Listen, we know Zane is shit. Actually, the reason why we had to come because they saw I had the Musiala. I have this Musiala image on my phone, but I'm not a Bayern fan, guys. Not a Bayern fan, guys.
I love it.
But I have this image on my phone. You know, I have what else image do I have? I have get this thing working. I mean, I have Savage on my phone. Got them on my phone.
Nice.
On my phone. Yeah, Hilal players. Yeah, all these man on my phone.
Hell yeah.
But I'm not a Bayern fan, guys. Nope. Yeah, right. Shut the fuck up. But someone's gonna be Benzema on this phone.
Yeah.
There you get me. But anyway, no, for real though. Yeah. Like at the end of the day, like it's just, bro. Even they know Zani's ass. Enough said.
Yeah.
Enough said, bro. Like that egomaniacal scum. But bro, listen. For me, in that Champions League, I would realistically like to, just get the job done, man. Really, we need to get the job done. The Pokal, No excuses. I don't care. By the way, Paul Cal is apparently starting the quarterfinals today or tomorrow. Sorry, tomorrow.
Yeah, because we got Leverkusen and St. Pauli playing tomorrow.
Yo, if I can, I might hate watch. I actually might hate watch Neverkusen.
There you go.
Yo, Chad, don't be shocked if I decide to hate watch. Cause
Yeah.
fuck that club. Fuck him.
Agreed.
Fucking frauds. They can fucking. But who are they playing against? St. Pauli, isn't it?
St. Pauli, yep.
Let's go St. Pauli blood. We back St. Pauli blood.
Let's go.
W St. Pauli. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
My G's. You know what I mean?
Hey, if they're gonna get relegated this year, I can at least hope they make a deep Pokal run.
Listen, semifinal St. Pauli, bro.
Let's get it there.
Let's get it, bro. You get me, bro. These frauds. Who the fuck are? Who's Neverkusen? Who are they, bro?
Frauds. Nothing but frauds.
Yeah, man. Yeah, exactly, bro. They want to chat. Listen, Vincent, bro. They're acting like. Have you noticed? They're acting like Bundesliga Arsenal fans.
Yeah.
Yeah, they really are, bro. Yeah, Mish. Wow. Fucking fantastic, guys. Fantastic. You know what I mean? But you know what? Then what's this? Deontay guy posting about? You know what, bro? We do have to talk about this. Yeah. Brother. Quickly before we move on to other stuff. What's this, blood? Vincent Kompany is heavily involved in Bayern's summer transfer plans. Sources who work closely to the club do not expect him to leave, even if Manchester City post becomes available at the end of the season. Aimed growing belief that Pep will leave. Yeah, but we already knew this.
He ain't leaving.
Bro, we already knew this. Like, what? And then man say he ain't leaving. It's like, yup, even if FC just wins Bundesliga again, where are the standards? Damn. To be fair, I liked it because he's speaking facts.
Yeah. Well, let's get a double. I want to get a double this year.
Yeah, well, if we don't get a double, I can't lie. His services are not required, blood.
That's fair. Yeah, I mean, I like Kompany. I think he's doing a good job, but yeah, that's fair. I mean, you gotta at least win a double this year, I think.
Yeah, man. Enough the excuses. You get me? Like
Deontay,
for me,
are you a Kompany hater? Are you Kompany out?
Me?
No, Deontay.
No, you know what it is. I think Deontay is like me. It's about the fact that we have to win.
Yeah, agreed.
Deontay is like me. It's like if you don't win, goodbye. Who gives a fuck?
Yeah,
none of this happy clapping bullshit, bro. Respectfully, like, yeah. Listen, again, I'm not hating on Kompany. Because if I was hating on Kompany, I could have said mad shit about him like I did last year. To be honest.
Yeah.
This year, I'm like trying to be more calm because it's like, you know what,
he's done better this year. I think.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly. But that's why I'm trying to be more calm. You know, I'm trying to be not just that, bro. I have shit going on with my heart condition, blood. I'm not trying to fucking. I gave up. Yeah, I gave up this whole
gotta
thing
be
over
calm
that.
then.
Like, I'll be real and honest, but at the same time, I'm not gonna be cussing out this. I can't be fuck unless if you test me, but can't be asked doing this whole bullshit, bro. Seriously, because all I ask is just win, bro. All I ask is just win. Seriously, just win. You get me? Exactly. We have to win more than just the Bundesliga. We can't just have the same. Exactly. See Deontay. You know what? Maybe we might promote you from being in the kitchen now, Haas. Your standards are so high up. We don't need you in the kitchen. Maybe we need you in the boardroom.
Yeah.
No, but then again, no, stay your ass in the kitchen because we need to win. Yeah, we didn't forget the assignment.
Champions League final. We're gonna get you a TV for the kitchen.
Yeah, we'll just get you a TV over. Hey, listen, some households over here they have TVs in kitchens, man. Just fucking sit there, or make sure you're in a fancy kitchen. Then you can watch from the TV from the kitchen. You know, like how they have a kitchen. Yeah. We ain't gonna put you in some nasty kitchen, bro. We'll put you in some top tier kitchen, man.
Maybe you have a kitchen that's open where you can just look all the way through.
Yeah, man. Yeah, and then Deontay can just say to everyone that doesn't have those that.
And I'm better than you, and you know it.
It's that simple, bro.
And you know it.
Yeah, and you know it, bro. Exactly. Big up MJF, man. My goat. But on a real, yeah, like we need to win, blood. Yeah, but this is why This don't make sense to me. But you know what? Let's move on. What shall we talk about? Because there's a lot that's broken down.
Well, we got to talk about UPA, and I was ready to come on here today and say that UPA is moving like a bum. So I'm. This was before he extended, or allegedly is going to extend.
Yeah, man. I listen. I'm not gonna lie. So much was going on because I'm watching Hilal Ahli. I'm seeing Benzema news, and now I'm seeing this news. I'm like, what the fuck is going? It's but to be fair, it was the last day of the window. That's why. But crazy. But with him, it shouldn't matter because, to be honest, actually, with him, he's already at Bayern.
Yeah.
But it's obviously because Oli Hoeneß tested his buttons, and they were about to say, "Fuck you." Yeah, we ain't gonna give you no fucking deal. But
I mean, the reports are crazy. The reports are that his agent, that Bayern pulled the offer. His agent was battling it out with the Bayern brass, and then UPA himself stepped in and said, "This is getting serious. Like I want to extend. I'm going to extend." Which in that case, dude, fire your agent. Honestly, if your agent isn't,
I was gonna say, yeah. By the way, if you've always prioritized this project, what took you so long to fucking speak out?
yeah, I mean, like
Fucking
I get it. There's a point where you want to try to get the best deal possible for yourself, and I'm never gonna like talk bad about a player for that. You know, you have a really limited life as an athlete. Career as an athlete. You have a very short career as an athlete. And so I'm never going to get mad at a player for taking more money or, trying to get more money out of a deal. But we were past that point. Bayern offered him probably too much, let's be honest. And he still didn't take it. And whether you want to believe that's him or his agent or whatever, like somebody was moving like a bum. And I'm glad it's finally going to be over, hopefully, the saga.
I mean, he was gonna stay. It was just a matter of what the fuck, how long it was gonna take. I had a feeling like from start of the season. I said this reminds me of Davies all over.
Yeah.
But yeah, like here, look at this. Bayern withdrew from their offer to UPAMECANO in writing today. The club expected a final decision today, but for them, the offer was no longer on the table. Damn. Opa himself later went to the club and said he wanted to extend. It was a power struggle between UPAMECANO's agent and Bayern, with the player caught in the middle. Nevertheless, Bayern will now allow UPAMECANO to sign the deal. It's expected to happen this week. So basically, I told man yesterday in the Mia San Mia show, when Uli Hoeneß wants something, he gets,
Yeah.
because he is the final boss of the club. He is like the head of the snake.
Yeah.
So when man speaks, you listen. Yeah, not like I agree with what Hoeneß does, but in this case, it's because of him. This guy said, "You know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna have to speak out and say I'll extend." Man tested Upamecano's, but bro, that's what I mean. What took you so long? You man wasted everyone's time. Like respect, like hey, and the Sissoko bastard,
Yeah.
like it wasted everyone's time. Like fuck off. I'm telling you, man. Man tried taking us for. You know what? Part of me agrees with Uli Hoeneß because like you can't be taking us for granted like that. You just can't.
Yeah, it gets to a point where you have to make a decision. You can't just go into the summer because Bayern has to plan as well. And I'm almost always on the side of the player in this type of a scenario, but man, I think Upa's agent, I'll give him the benefit of the doubt and say it was his agent and not him. I think that they almost fumbled this really badly. And again, I think the offer that Bayern has, but we have to wait to actually find out the true details. But the offer that they're giving him, the contract that they're giving him, is more than fair. Honestly, it's arguably too much. But yeah, again, I'm just glad it's over. I was ready to come on here today and say this guy's a bum, but at least he made a decision.
Yeah, man, fucking ridiculous. I'm telling you, it's ridiculous, and it's wow. But anyway, Yeah, that is an UPA. Is there anything else that we
Well,
need to chat?
here's what I need to say about this, because there's a chance that this is a horrible contract for Bayern, and here's what has to happen. All right. The $20 million signing fee, I think I've said this before on here, but it has
Euro,
to
by
be
the way,
it,
it's
it
Euro.
it has to be prorated over the entire duration of the contract, or the release clause can't kick in next summer, because there's no way I'm paying this guy 20 million in salary plus 20 million signing fee, 40 million just for him to leave next summer. That would set such a horrible precedent for Bayern. So that 20 mil has to be prorated over the whatever 4 or 5 years, I guess, if depending on how long the contract goes.
Yeah, but isn't it 20 million a year?
No, the salary is 20 million a year. The signing fee is 20 million one time. So if you split that up amongst 5 years, it's 4 million extra a year, basically. Which is what I'm saying. If you're giving him a release clause next summer, you have to split up that signing fee, because then they don't have to pay it if he voids the contract and like leaves the club next summer. So that's all I'm saying is, if they pay him 40 million for 1 year and then he leaves in the summer, it's a huge waste of money in my mind. You have to at least be sure that he's going to stay for like a couple years.
Yeah, true. Actually, when if it's about the sign-on fee, then yeah, split it, man.
So we'll see. We'll see what happens when we
By the way, we
get
have
more
to win.
details.
You do realize with this now we have to win. There's more
Yeah.
reasons we have to win. No excuses, bro. You're paying all these bags and you can't win. Fucking hell.
Yeah. I
Yeah,
mean, I think hopefully it, kind of solidifies things like on the back line for like, I think this year and next year, you really need to go hard for a treble, because I think you can do it. I think they're good enough to do it. And I hope this solidifies things. I mean, Upa has not played good the last couple games. So I don't know if that is because of the contract or if he's just tired or fatigued or what, but like, hopefully this adds a little bit of clarity and Bayern is able to just move a little bit better going forward.
Yeah. But yeah, bro. It's time we chat about Junkie. Mr. Junkie is leaving finally.
Yeah. This is what I've said all along. I've said he's not going to leave over the winter, although I think it actually was closer than I thought it was going to be, that he was potentially going to. But all along, I thought he wasn't going to leave over the winter, but he would leave in the summer and Bayern wouldn't offer him a new contract. And I think that's fair. I think his time at the club is coming to an end, rightfully so. It's the same way I felt about Coman, Zane. I think it's just time for him to go. And I'm not as big of a Goretzka hater, I think, as most people, at least on Twitter, are. But I do think it's time for him to go in the summer. And hopefully he goes out winning a treble. Be beautiful.
Yeah, but I mean, imagine him to win Champions League. It's my days.
Hopefully,
Bro,
well, I guess it would be, he'd be gone on a free, so it's not like Bayern would get more money for him. But yeah.
Yeah, but we'll go for those who are living under a rock. This is what we're on about. He decided to leave the club to obviously purely for sporting reasons. As Atletico Madrid were ready to match his Bayern salary for the rest of the season. Goretzka sees a big chance of winning his second Champions League title, seventh Bundesliga title, and even a treble this season. We better get it done, man. He does not want to miss out on that and wants to leave on a high after 8 years at the club. In addition, after he made his comeback with the national team last March, due to his performances then when he was less lazy, but okay. Goretzka does not want to jeopardize the World Cup chance by moving to a new club and league mid-season, since this could be his last major tournament for Germany.
He's not gonna. I mean, maybe he'll make the World Cup team, but there's no way he plays very much in the World Cup, right?
I mean, he'll probably make the squad. But then, this was his message. He said, "Dear fans, last few days have been more turbulent than expected. At the same time, they've brought clarity. As much as I'm honored by the interest of top international clubs, I've made clear decision that I want to stay at FC Bayern until the end of the season. with a team that's incredibly fun to be around, both on and off the pitch, and a coach who has molded our squad back into a true unit.
That's
I
a
feel,
dig at Tuchel. Sorry, I just want to say that's a dig at Tuchel for sure.
yeah, it was. I feel, and to be honest, fuck him, he's a donkey.
Yeah.
I feel a deep commitment to this team and the club. Our shared goal is to be back at the Marienplatz in May. That's where we celebrate our trophies, celebrating the biggest titles together with you. At the same time, the club and I have decided, after good and constructive discussions, that our successful time together will come to an end this summer. As I've said before, it's also the right time for me to start a new chapter as a footballer and as a person. But there's still a lot to do before then. Let's all give it our all to achieve the maximum success this season and the World Cup with Bayern and the national team. I'm looking forward to it. Thank you for your support. 2026, Mia San, Mia Leon. Boom.
That's nice. That's a nice message. I know people aren't gonna want to hear that, but it's a fine
Oh
message
no,
to say.
thank you, but you can still fuck off.
Fair.
Thank you, but your time's up, bro. Respectfully,
Yeah.
like you ain't got that. You know what? I think Ukali said best. His problem is he's been too comfortable at this club. He's very,
Yeah.
very comfortable. The moment he got the bag, he got too comfy, and
And
because of
like I said, his time. I think his time is up. I think, to me, I don't know if Company sees it this way, but to me, he's the fourth midfielder. I mean, he's lower on my depth chart than Kimmich, Pavlovich, and Bischoff. I think Company might have him higher than Bischoff for midfield, but to me, he's fine as a fourth option midfielder. But I don't really rate him any higher than that.
nah, that's fair, bro. Bro, anyway, I mean, I would have rather got rid of him. Maybe you get Palinian, but hey, then again, that's not how they want to do things. So whatever, we better win. Because if we don't win, yeah, I'm holding the team accountable, manager accountable, uh, and also,
That's
yeah.
fair.
But you know, with Goretzka though, to be fair, he's had some good years with us. That's not like he had,
Definitely.
but he's just gone stagnant.
Yeah.
Very, very stagnant, and it's gotten to a point which it's time to go, blood. It's time to go. Your
Yeah.
time's up.
Yeah. Again,
And
I felt that same way about Coman. I was happy to see him leave. And again, like obviously he won the Champions League. He scored the Champions League winning goal for us, but it's time for him to go. And that's how I feel about Goretzka.
yeah, it is what it is. It is what it is. You know, Pavel must become more dynamic in his gegenpress and help. I will say Pavel lately has been iffy. Uh,
Yeah.
he has been
He's
iffy.
he's his passing accuracy is incredible, but he hasn't done enough to control the tempo of the game, I think, lately. Him and Kimmich, both of them together, I don't think have been as involved as they need to be and as they usually are. Kimmich is probably still injured. I'm going to be honest with you. I don't know if his ankle ever recovered, but yeah, our midfield has been not as assertive as it needs to be lately.
I wouldn't be shocked if Kimmich is still injured.
I
That
think
guy
he is.
runs himself to the. That guy runs himself to the ground. So
Yeah.
I would not be shocked. But again, it's typical of that guy. That guy. That guy just runs himself all over. You know
Once
what
a
I mean?
year, basically, he does this and he gets injured. Last year, it was I think he missed the Stuttgart game, maybe the Frankfurt game. I think he got injured in the Frankfurt game second half of the year, then missed the Stuttgart game. But he does this every year where he'll miss a number of games because he runs himself into the ground. We just have to hope it's not games that are super, super impactful.
Yeah, man. This is what it is, bro. It is what it is. Big up KD, man. It's been a while since you've been around. I swear down, man. This guy isn't one of those Tottenham fans that joined the Bayern family, blood. You get me? I told you I welcome Bayern fan. I welcome Spurs fans, man. Harry
Big up.
Kane. Yeah, man. I welcome them, man. I know
Big
they
up.
barely won anything, but we need to be nice. We need to be humbling people and give them a feeling of winning, man. Even though they've won Europa League, so yeah.
We sell a lot of players to them now too. It seems like, or loan.
Yeah, since the Harry Kane deal, it's always been a thing of like, yeah, sell to them, sell. You know, if they have anything, we'll maybe take.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
maybe Spurs is our academy. I don't know. Maybe Spurs is our new academy. Not FC
Yeah,
Bayern
maybe.
campus. You know.
Yeah, you know, I think Stanisic, I don't think he should have played. I thought he was supposed to return mid to late February along with Limer. I guess I was wrong about that, but he played and he did not look good. And I don't know if I mean, I think I would speculate that he's still injured. I know you didn't catch the entire match this weekend, but he was one of our worst players. He wasn't solid going forward and he wasn't solid defending. And that
Who was
combination of
it?
those things is horrible. Stanisic.
Oh, nothing new.
Yeah. But I think he's still injured is what I'm saying. I don't understand why he played, why he started that match. Again, maybe I'm misremembering this, but I thought originally him and Limer were targeting like mid-February to be back.
Yeah, but it's typical, bro. It's pretty typical.
Bayern
You know what I mean?
Bayern never is upfront about their injuries. I hate that. They
No,
just
but
like
the medical
lie.
team is dead. The medical team being dead, though. That's the thing. So,
Yeah.
but to be, I will say that they have been improving with the whole blood test stuff, and I don't know what they do as well. Like,
Yeah. Yeah. No, that's good. Nico Jackson has been really frustrating to watch this year. I'm not gonna
bro,
lie.
he's ass. I told
He
my
I went off on him. I think it was the Augsburg reaction video that I did, but I completely went off on him because he's a different player than he was on Chelsea. On Chelsea, he was not a good finisher, but he was good at like leading the press. He had good movement. His movement on Bayern is so bad. It looks like he doesn't know what to do. It looks like he doesn't fit in with the attack. He runs like he has cinder blocks attached to his legs. He's a completely different player than he was on Chelsea. I don't get it. I get the need to rest Kane. I'm with you on that. So yeah, we should rest Kane, but I do not feel confident when Nico steps on the pitch. I'll just say that.
I mean, to be fair, KD, man, I would have still taken Jokeres, but I don't think Jokeres is bad. I think he's getting overrated. Because you know what it is with Jokeres? Imagine we had Jokeres and you had Harry Kane playing together. Same with Voltemada. But Voltemada is a better player, obviously, talent-wise. But
yeah, I mean, I'd take it. I don't know if Gyökeres would want to do that because Kane plays a lot. I mean, he doesn't sit very much at all. Yeah, when Spurs get relegated, you can be a full-time Bayern fan. Very good.
yeah.
Also, just so you know, if you see the username, I'm not a Chelsea fan. I do this show with my friend who's a Chelsea fan, so we can still be friends. Katie Spurs.
Yeah, it's Jim that has a rival of Spurs.
Yeah,
not
we can be friends.
Danny is just representing Chelsea because of his blood.
Yeah.
Yeah, he is the Bayern rep. Big up. Hey, listen, man. Big up the channel. Go subscribe. I mean, they talk about both clubs in one stream or one video, so as well.
Yeah. You don't have beef with Chelsea? Yeah, dude. I have beef with Arsenal too. Very good. Very good.
Bro, we all have beef with Arsenal. Fuck Arsenal. Actually, I have beef with Liverpool as well. Fuck Liverpool.
Yeah. But yeah, Bayern never are transparent about their injuries. Voldemort is awesome. I wanted Voldemort too. It would have been great.
Nick Voltemada. Yeah, I would have liked a Nick Voltemada. But obviously, Stuttgart decided to be Stuttgart and we decided to be Bayern. So, yeah, they take two to tango. None of that happened. So, yeah, it is what it is. You know what I mean? It's just typical. It's just typical. It's just fucking typical, isn't it? Absolutely typical. But yeah, man. Yeah, I mean, what else? Well, we need to talk about one more thing before we end the stream. Do you see the youngsters that's gone away from Bayern?
So many. It's hard to even keep track.
Javier, Fernandez, Chavez.
Chavez, yeah. A bunch of them that I like hardly even know anything about too.
Now Chavez is a baller. I can't lie.
No, Chavez I know about, but there was a lot like even earlier in the window.
This guy.
Somebody went to
Then the
Darmstadt.
China, the China as well to Juventus. How we
Yeah.
letting?
Oh yeah,
how we let-
Zaragoza going to Roma. Hopefully Roma buys him, to be honest with you. Hopefully he balls out
Wait,
there.
but Zaragoza to Roma is a loan deal?
Yeah, with an option to buy.
Wait, why didn't he? Why didn't he? Wait, why did he leave Celta Vigo though? That was odd.
Yeah, I don't know. He must not have been getting enough playing time at Celta Vigo. I haven't really been following him, but yeah.
Yeah, I see Brian Zaragoza. Yeah, number 97 at Roma. Yeah, I see Chavez at Cologne.
Yeah, someone went to
That Chavez at
Darmstadt,
Cologne,
someone went to Nuremberg.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, Adil Lacina or whatever his name is, he's at Juventus. Bro, we let this guy go on a permanent move, bro. You've got to be fucking, bro. I'm getting PTSD letting a guy go to Juventus, bro.
Yeah. I guess we kept Wisdom Mike though. I guess I wasn't sure if he was gonna go out on loan somewhere.
Oh, he stayed, yeah.
Yeah.
There you go.
Which I guess
All
I'm kind of glad about that. We really have almost no depth at left wing.
Who's this youngster? Right back. His name is Magnus Del Piaz. Joins AC Milan on loan. What's? Oh yeah, Jeremy Jacquet, obviously.
Yeah.
Liverpool.
Liverpool, yeah.
Yeah,
Chelsea
yeah.
wanted him.
Yeah, we were looking at him as well, but obviously I knew we were not gonna get him.
We weren't gonna do anything in the winter for him. I think we were hoping we'd be able to get him in the summer.
Oh, and Diaz got Goal of the Year award against Union Berlin.
Deserved. That was a banger.
Yeah, he got. I think that's in the Bundesliga, right? He got.
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah, he got that in the Bundesliga. This guy.
Yeah.
Interesting, bro. Fucking interesting.
I really think at this point, and I'll admit that I was wrong about this because I didn't think Diaz was going to be this kind of a player, but it feels like whenever he's not on the pitch, Bayern really suffers.
Yeah. By the way, this guy is right, man. Why are we scared to spend money?
Yeah, we got to spend money.
Right, man. Well, why are we scared to spending money, man? We shouldn't be afraid to be spending money. But for some reason, we've been afraid to be spending money. It's just ridiculous.
We got to try to win a treble this year or next year, I think.
Bro, we need to try to win the treble this year, man.
Yeah.
Bro, for me, just win me. For me, actually win the double. If you win me the double, then fine. But
a double is what I've wanted all year since before the year. I've said we need to win a double this year. But right now, I think this year or next year, we need to go as hard as we can at a treble. A treble is like the UCL always is going to require some luck. So I can't say like we should win a treble, but we are talented enough to do it. And so we need to go hard at it. What we should do is win a double for sure. And like I said, we can win a treble. It's always going to take luck in the Champions League, but we can do it.
Yeah.
If we stop playing like we have the last couple of weeks, I guess.
Yeah. So I'm just responding to some fraud that didn't rate the left at this club. Crazy work.
No.
I'm not joking. Somebody in the comments of the last stream I did said the following. Man said, for whatever reason, we overrate De Ligt. He was average at everything, making no mistakes, not equals playing good. I just responded saying he barely made mistakes, though.
He barely made mistakes. He also had a number of good clearances when it really mattered. And you know what? The year we had him, I guess his last year under Tuchel with him, Dyer, Upa and Kim. Upa and Kim got hurt, but also made mistakes. The solid center backs that we had that year were Dyer and De Ligt in the biggest moments. I mean,
yeah.
I guess it doesn't give me joy to say that, but it's true. I mean, that's what happened.
Yeah, no, it's facts, man. Absolute facts, bro. You're not lying. So Yeah, man. Listen, I think we will end the stream here because I am starting to feel a bit off, and I have Monday Night Raw to prepare for. But yo,
Yeah.
chat to me, man. What you got coming up on your comment on your channel and stuff?
Yeah. Like I said, always Bayern Chelsea. Subscribe there. We're trying to get it up to 500 subscribers. Me and my friend Jim, who's a Chelsea fan, do that channel. You know, like I said, if you want to watch me rage about the Hamburg game, I did that. We also live streamed that one. But yeah, we do live streams of a lot of these games. We do reactions, we do previews, miscellaneous videos. I was about to make a video today about Upa being a bum, but now that it sounds like he is extending, he won't get the hate from me. So yeah, just check it out, and it's a good time.
Yeah, man. You know, I'm gonna redirect to my wrestling stream because I will be live in a few moments. Yeah. Monday Night Raw. You know what I mean? On ZeerTalks Wrestling, guys. ZeerTalks Wrestling.
Show some love.
Yeah, man. I went to the Royal Rumble and stuff. It was pretty fun.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, bosh. There you go. Boom. Yeah, me and King will be there. So catch us over there. Also, let's go through one. If you can also not the way Barnaby play. Oh, you're not being comfortable. Yeah, man. We're not being happy neither.
Yeah.
We need to see about that one. What did you say? True. Take care. Big up to you, big up to you, Deontay. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man. Listen, guys. You know exactly what you need to be doing. Slap the likes, subscribe, go check his channel, go check socials, and hopefully you're good wherever you are, man. I mean, it's as simple as that. And yeah, listen, to end this off, yeah, on our way out, yeah, this is zero rate on the wrestling thing, but on our way out, we're just gonna be playing this clip, a message for Deontay, please, because he really needs to understand the rule. Take care. Peace out.
Hey, this might be something that we're onto, Deontay. All right. Champions League later rounds, I'm gonna be instructing you to go to the kitchen. All right. And then we'll all be happy. Tired. It's a lot of bangs to type out.
Tell
That's
you what,
tiring.
he's got to spend all his time in the kitchen if that's really the case.
Lovely.